Howdy friends, welcome back. This is episode 46. We are here in the necropolis talking to some ghosts. One down, two to go. And then I suspect we will be back in the city for a bit, trying to resolve their quests.
Is someone there?
Next up on the agenda is Merchant Buy.
You. What do you want? Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for Merchant Buy.
Hey, that rhymes. Why are you causing trouble here?
You can understand? You don't run in terror like the rest. Instead, you talk to me. Perhaps you can help. I was a merchant in life. Not a rich one, but I made enough to survive. I sold mostly to the poorer sections of the city. My goods weren't the finest, but they were practical.
Practical is good.
At the time, there were a pair of brothers, Seat Su and Si Ran, who were the terror of the streets. They extorted money and goods from everyone. They tried to extort from me.
And what did you do?
When I wouldn't give them what they wanted, they decided to make an example of me. They killed me and mutilated me, and left me dead in that alley.
Sounds like a brave man.
They terrorized the city for weeks after that, but they were finally run down. That might have been where it ended, just as done, but it wasn't. They were buried here, with me. Their deaths, execution by beheading, were harsh enough that they have risen again. My spirit cannot rest quiet with them here. Even now in death, they mock me and torment me as they did in my final moments of life. They drive me mad!
So you want me to disperse them instead of you. If I help you, will you rest peacefully?
Yes, yes! If my killers are at least removed from this world, their spirits will no longer torment me. You must find a way to defeat them and drive them from this place. They were common criminals, so they were not given a normal burial. They were dumped in a communal grave underground to the south. I'm sure you can find them.
Aha.
Thank you, stranger. If you can truly help me, if you do, I'll show you something that even Shen hasn't found yet.
Alright, so this might work out well. I'm going to put the ghosts at peace, which should make Shen happy, and obviously makes me happy as well. And that'll be that mass grave, or grave of the masses, whatever it was, tomb of the masses we just saw over there. Before we go inside, though, let's talk to our last ghost, which is Miss Chan.
My baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him?
What has Shen done with your baby?
He took him from me! And after so little time, he was only a few moments old when that monster ripped him away from me. Please find my baby. Bring him back to me. Let me know how he's doing.
So I didn't see any kids, and didn't hear Shen mention a kid. I'm not sure what he would have done with the boy. Not sure I want to know, but we are going to find out. How can I help you find your baby?
Please. You have to help me find him. Shen must know where he is. That abominable little man took him from me. Kill him. Torture him. Whatever you need. Just find my baby.
I will speak with Shen.
Find that hideous little man and bring the truth out of him however you can.
Alright. These all seem like fairly straightforward quests. Nothing we can't handle. Let's start by doing this one because it's right here. Yeah, they're not much of a challenge, but they do suck away a bit of your health, which I may need for greater challenges. Or maybe not.
Ah, look who has come to see us. A mortal, then? Shall we feast, brother?
Yes, I want to hear his screams as I tear the skin from his bones.
They still have their heads, oddly enough. I really should have blocked some of that. Alright. Not the best start. That's too slow, I think. Nope, got him. Alright, well if that worked so well. Oh, but I'm still not going to get any rewards because I have that gem equipped, and they are ghosts. Oh well. At the very least it made it an easy fight, and a quest was received. Does that mean updated quest? Because I don't think we should have gotten a new quest. Yeah, that must just mean a quest update. Nice evade. Got some silver. Not so nice evade. There goes a bunch of mana. I like how there are different types of traps, though. It's a nice little touch that makes the mechanic just a little more interesting. Sixth Sense, what is that? A movie, obviously, one I haven't seen in a very long time. It gives you a lot of intuition, so I will keep that one. Might forget to use it, but if I ever need to pass a persuasion check, that could come in handy. Never has a man or woman had greater fortune than a lowly farmer named Jun Bin. His mother gave him an amulet on the day of his birth, and he only removed it at the end of his life. He never knew misfortune, and indeed could not understand it when others tried to explain it to him. He was kind but distracted, neither loved nor hated. The evils and ills of the world just never touched him, as if he was always in exactly the right place to avoid danger and harm. Such goes against the order of the heavens, though, and the one time he removed the amulet, the heavens struck him down. Must be a very powerful amulet. I guess this is it. Gives him good intuition. But it says he never knew love or hate, though. Like, doesn't really make a lot of sense if he lived the perfect life. I guess it doesn't really say lived the perfect life, just that the evils and ills never touched him. But isn't having no love in your life an ill? Whatever. Alright. Let's check the last one. Another trap. And I guess that's it. Getting a little low on chi. There are some spirit fonts we can visit if we have to. Oh, look who's here. And there are two of them. Great. Yeah, I probably should try to get some spirit back. Interrupt him. Okay, we are making some progress. So Fox is way down there, trying to help me out. Alright, let's quit while we're ahead. Should be more than enough for a little while. And that was you I was helping.
Have you managed to defeat them at last?
I have defeated them.
Thank you, thank you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my spirit. Here, let me show you this.
Oh yeah.
Something Shen hasn't found yet. I hope you use it well, and thank you.
It sounded like silver, but I kind of hope it's a gem. Even though I'll probably just sell the gem for silver. It's still a little more exciting. Oh, a cowbozer. That is actually very useful. I will keep that. And I did get a silver, so that must be what I heard. That's weird that you get 1 silver from that, though. I wonder if they had to do that for some mechanics reason. I don't know. Of course, now neither the brothers I dispersed or him can truly rest at ease until the main quest is finished, but at least he can rest for a while and those two won't be back for a while. Alright, let's go find Shen. Going to see what the quickest way back is. Pretty much either way. Let's go this way for a change. And then we'll head back to the city and see if that guy's wife really murdered him, as he believes. Did not get attacked, that's always nice. And there's Shen's house, and there's Shen. What do you know? Just making sure I didn't miss anything around here.
The grave digging business sure is a killer.
I get it.
What do you need?
It's time to be dead serious. I want to talk to you about one of your troublesome ghosts.
What about them?
Tell me about Miss Chan.
Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go. She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me.
So he says the son died.
She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me.
Well, I don't like Shen, but I think I do believe
That's
him.
valuable retail space over there.
'Cause what else would he have done with a child? Tell me what you know about her baby.
Her baby? Not much. It's in one of the plots there, I'm sure. You can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. But it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember.
That's the,
Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
that's the graves that we saw next to her. Alright, well, while we're here, I have dealt with Merchant Bai.
Well, that makes things easier on me, for sure. Now I can start selling those old plots again. Next time I'll just throw the bones in the river and be done with it. Here's the
Not really
reward
comforting.
I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some ghosts. Venerated ancestors. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, well, if you do find one, put it back in the ground. Is there any...
No, nothing else. Alright, got a little bit of XP, a little bit of silver, but as we've been told, we'll get even more if we complete all 3. A little bit of a bonus. Well, we have to talk to her anyway, but while we're by the entrance, we might as well go into the city. To the Golden Way. Well, good. That's where I'd like to go. And he said his house was in the Merchant District by the entrance to the Black Lotus School, which would be this way. So I didn't really think when we started this quest that it would end with us digging up the corpse of a baby. Hopefully it still won't. But that's what it seems like he wants us to do to convince her. Oops.
Ah, it's you. I wanted the chance to thank you again for what you have done for my daughter. She can live a full and healthy life now, one a father can be proud of.
She does look a lot better.
I thank you once more. I hope the heavens look kindly on you and give you a fate to be proud of.
Interesting character, but a little creepy, but glad it worked out. Not sure why he was at the blacksmith shop. I guess a doctor might need some tools. Alright.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing this, Sung Tao?
Prefect Chitong, Chandler Ling, and Scholar Sung Tao. Not sure what this is, but he is the quest arrow.
Good day, sir. Are you the new investigator I sent for?
Sure.
No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible. Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear. Lately, I've just been so frustrated. I am Prefect Jitong. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man.
Well, that's not right.
The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
I wonder if this is going to have a twist. I don't remember this quest at all. I wonder if I, missed it before, or maybe only did it, once. I'll do it. I can't stand to see an innocent man accused.
Really? You will help me? Thank you. Thank you so very much. I need to find proof that Ling is the guilty one, and by so doing, exonerate Song Tao. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead.
Somebody definitely wants him free.
Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
If he talks to me, can I be a witness then? Does it work that way? Tell me more about Scholar Song Tao.
I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime.
Him in particular?
If you want to know more about Song Tao, you should speak with him yourself.
Tell me about Chandler Ling.
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared. Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required.
It's definitely suspicious, but not condemning. Also, how does that link him to being a slave trader, not just any criminal? Or a thief or a murderer? Why a slave trader? Tell me about the slave traders.
I wish there was something concrete I could tell you. They're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing. Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do.
Could be the guild, but they're usually a little more open. What is Zibao's connection to Chandler Ling?
I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao.
Wait, there's
He
three people
spends
here.
most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling.
Okay, Zibao is the guy I'm supposed to be interviewing.
I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
Might need my intuition gems for this one. Alright, I'll find him.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Do we have time to deal with this? I didn't agree to join you so we could solve everyone else's problems.
Well, I wasn't thinking this, but now that you said something, you can wait back at the flyer, because we've actually done quite a bit of fighting with Silk Fox. Might be good to give another follower a chance. Not Zoo, because Zoo is gone. Alright, let's bring
I am honored
Dawnstar
that you
out.
have chosen me.
The honor is all mine, Dawnstar. Okay, we will finish this quest at some point. Maybe not right away. Ren Feng, who are you?
Yes. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, are you his wife? Must be, yes. Forgive the interruption, but are you Ren Feng?
Yes. Yes, I am. How do you know my name? Have we met?
Yeah, this is awkward. Tell me about how your husband died. That's kind of random. Let's start at the beginning. There is a problem with your husband's spirit.
My husband's spirit? He still curses me in death?
Tell me about how your husband died.
It should never have happened. I was preparing dinner for him, as I normally did, but it burned, so I went and bought some food already prepared. It was the salmon. I knew it smelled odd when I bought it, but the price was right, and I needed it in a hurry, and I'm so ashamed.
Killed by bad salmon. You wouldn't just choke, though. Like, you'd get sick and die a few days later. But I don't think you would just, like, choke. That does seem like poison. So I feel like that makes more sense, but I don't think Bioware put that much thought into it. I think she's probably telling the truth from their standpoint. She did intentionally kill him. So I'll say it's not your fault.
Yes, it is. No matter what you say, I will live the rest of my life with this guilt. But what pains me more is that his spirit cannot rest. I have tried to visit his grave, but his madness knows no bounds. He seeks to drive me away at all costs. I think he might even try to kill me.
A valid concern. Wow, you can just come out and kill her. That's one way to end the quest. Not going to do that, obviously. Yeah, I think that's a fair guess.
His hatred is unreasoning, but understandable. He has never been able to listen long enough to have me explain what happened. It must be dreadful for him.
What if I go with you? Why don't you explain it to him?
He never listens to me. He doesn't give me a chance, but maybe if you were there with me. Could you be there with me? If you believe me, he might listen. Yes, if we went together, he might listen. Can we go now then, to see him?
See, I think she's like a very convincing con artist, and this whole fish story, it smells fishy. Alright, let's go now, right? We did everything we wanted to do out here? Yeah, let's go now. That's nice, they let you like teleport right there. That saves us quite a bit of time.
You're back to gloat over this victory of yours, Harpy? Causing my torment and death, is that satisfying to you?
So I should have equipped my intuition gem first, but it wouldn't have mattered. I need my... Well, I guess it would have at least helped in the sense that some of the persuasion gems also help charm. Let's give it a try. It was bad fish that killed you, not her.
The fish? I died from a fish? You expect me to believe such a stupid excuse?
Wish I hadn't failed that. It's the truth.
How can you be so certain? How can you believe her after you know what she's done to me?
Does have a good point.
Because he believes me. He has seen me at our home mourning for you still. Not a day has gone by where I didn't cry over your death. It almost makes me wish you'd have your wish, just so I could be with you again.
Aww.
Feng, you really do care. Then all this time, my cursing, it was wrong.
So, I guess that check doesn't really matter, and they solve it no matter what. So this, I really want to use the intuition, because I've invested in that. So this is, times like this are the reason why. But I don't feel like my character would ask for payment after something like this. I think he'd just be happy to help. Forgive her.
You killed me, but I see now in those eyes I fell in love with that you didn't mean to, and that it pains you greatly. I forgive you, Feng.
And now she admits that it was
Thank you
poison.
for what you have done, for both of us. In time, I hope I can repay you your kindness.
I guess not. Not surprised by that, but I think they could have come up with a better excuse than bad fish. Or at least just have, instead of say he was choking suddenly, say he was sick and fell into in a deep coma, and next thing he knew, he was dead. That would actually make sense narrative-wise. But all right, we have solved that one, and now the last quest is the graves by what's her name? Oh, that startled me a little bit. Not even gonna lie. You can tell these ghosts do get annoying. Good strategy here would be to just hide behind this thing. Line of sight. Come on. He's not gonna play. Oh, he's in the tomb. Can't block forever. When you do, here I am. Wonder how the AI works. Obviously it knows if you're attacking to keep blocking, but is there a chance that it'll stop suddenly, or does it just do this forever? I guess it does this forever. Come on. Alright. Moving on. Oh great, another one? Just close the gap fast. And I think I see another one in the tunnel as well. Yep. Hopefully entering the tunnel doesn't trigger the reset, or I'm never going to get past these guys. They're starting to get quite annoying. I suppose on the bright side, free XP. Well, it's not free, it costs my time. And your time. Alright, let me just check out the names first. See, that doesn't help me any, because it's not this guy, but all he knows is that it was one of the others. Do I have to find her family? Do I just talk to her? I probably just talk to her. Let's get a little bit of a hint here from the quest log. Crying for her lost baby. Nope, all it says. Let's see if we can get some clues from her.
Have you found my baby? Have you seen him?
Your baby is dead, Miss Chan. That's a hard thing to tell somebody, even a ghost.
No. No! I can't. I refuse to believe it. My darling, precious little boy. He can't be dead. Not now. Not like this. He must be out there. I must see him with my own eyes.
How can I prove to you that he is dead?
I can't believe anything you say. Words lie. People lie. I must see him with my own eyes. If he were dead, he would be here in my family plot with my other relatives. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. But I don't know these names. I don't know my baby's name. My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him. I remember so little since I passed away.
What can you tell me about your baby?
He was my darling child. My only son. I had planned to name him... I don't remember what it was. So much of the past is unclear to me now. I remember there was an aunt, an uncle, or was it his father? I don't remember it any clearer than that. Every time I try to grasp it, it slips away.
Guess your memory isn't what it used to be. Alright, I'll look for your baby.
Please find...
Maybe there's some clues in the gravestones. The other option would be good to go back to Shen and say, did she have family that you remember? But it's probably here on the tombstone, just because I don't think they would make you do that much running around. Alright, let's look at Chan Han. Loving mother devoted to her 3 children. So it was a mother. So they wouldn't have named it after a female, probably. Shan Li. A boy named in honor of the glorious strategist. Ah. So he is named in honor of somebody. Chan Tuel? Named in honor of his uncle. That's got to be it. Chan Tuel. Or Tuo. Whatever it is. Alright, Miss Chan. I think I know your son's name.
Have you found my baby?
I think I know which grave belongs to your son.
Are you sure? I know I wouldn't be able to stand it if I was separated from him again. Please don't let this madness consume me. Are you sure it is the right grave?
Wonder if, what happens if you get it wrong? Can you guess again? Probably not. Does she, attack you? Does she just disperse? I would hope she, I guess she would go into madness and attack you, but you should get a lot less XP for getting it wrong, obviously. You should still complete the quest, though, because otherwise you'd be stuck. Alright, I will show you.
I cannot read. Which one is he?
This is him, Chan Tuel.
This is him! My poor darling! Shen too.
Oh, 2.
He is truly dead after all. I could not bring myself to believe it. Dead before his time. He rests here near my own body. My darling, darling boy. I come to you now.
Interesting thought. Are there baby ghosts around here somewhere? Because I would imagine even their spirits can't get to the beyond. But alright, that quest has been completed. Let's head back to Shen. Don't attack me, don't attack me. Damn it. They never listen, do they? And they're all the lost spirits too, which I guess makes sense for this place, but still. You'd think there'd be some of those other ghosts back in the forest. It's almost ironic that I said I wasn't going to grind this place, because I have no reason to. And yet the game almost forces you to. Just in doing all the quests. Alright, greenhouse means Shen. That is another nice little touch here to help navigate these little signs. There. I wonder if it's where you stand as well. If you don't go close to the center, maybe it doesn't trigger. I would activate Chi Strike mode to do more damage, but I don't remember which button it is. I was thinking it was Q, but apparently not. Alright. And we're getting some practice too, some real life experience. That's always nice.
The grave digging business sure is a killer. What?
Let's talk about your ghosts.
What about them?
I've dealt with Miss Chan.
Well, that's a relief. Can't have her going off and trying to rip out my eyes or something every time I go around there. I need those eyes.
One of them's not looking too good, to be
Here's
honest.
the reward I promised you.
Just
Now,
have your
if you
reward
find
use both
any
hands.
more, remember, I'll pay good money for anything.
I've also dealt with Mr. Ren.
Good riddance. Hells, it was probably his old lady that offed him in the first place, and for good reason too, I bet. It's all just business to me, you understand. Here's the reward I promised you.
And the bonus?
You know, you've done a lot of good here in the necropolis. You've managed to clear out pretty much all of the really troublesome spirits here. One spirit didn't stay here at all, though. Took up his body and left. Moved in with his son, I heard, and the son isn't pleased. He even asked me for a refund. Now that was an expensive burial. I can't give refunds like that. It's bad for business, too, having my customers getting up and walking away. That's where you come in. I need you to go to the tanners in the city core and put his father back in his grave once and for all. It's Tanner Fong. There'll be an extra big reward for that one. Is there anything else you need right now?
Oh, a bonus quest. Alright. That's it for now.
Well, you know where to find me.
That I do. Follow the green signs. Alright, so that was fun. But yeah, that bonus quest will have to wait for another day, because it is getting rather late here, and I have to go to bed. So that's what I'm going to do. And you guys, however, maybe take a quick break and grab some food, because when we come back, we will do that quest, do the little quest outside of here, and I guess tie some other loose ends before we finish up this chapter. So thank you all for watching, and have a great night.